Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to look at current energy. We have the moon, Pisces. What's crossing that? Okay, could be a partnership. Could have to do with someone at work. Could also do with a partner. All right, so this is what's crossing it. And then what do you need to focus on? Ooh, we love that. Love seeing the 9 of Cups, right? Focusing on the positive. Your past, or what are you leaving? We have the Hierophant. Could be a Taurus. Could be a person, could have to do with the person that you're leaving behind. Strengths, 7 of Wands, standing up for yourself. I'm kind of feeling like there's a new interest that you have. I feel like there's someone that knew that you're interested in, especially with this near future energy. I kind of feel like it's coming together with someone. I feel like there's one relationship that you're leaving, but another relationship could be a Pisces that you're focusing on, kind of a Taurus that you're leaving behind, but then a Pisces that you're focusing on. Could be sun, moon, or rising, or it could just be somebody with those qualities, or you're feeling unclear about a current relationship, a current partnership, or, you know, something at work. And I feel like you're kind of wondering, do I go with this or do I not go with this? So let's see what else we got here. I kind of, as I said before, my brain works quicker than my mouth, but advice. Look at this. Definitely, I feel 1,000% this has to do with a relationship, okay? 2 of Cups. We have, this is the advice, this is the environment, the Star. Aquarius, you have a lot of people going around. You've got Pisces, you've got Taurus, you've got Gemini, you've got Aquarius. Lots of people around you. Hopes and fears. Wondering if you're going to make the right decision. Definitely with all these people around. This could be friends. It could be friendships. It could be that maybe you're kind of leaving an old friendship, but you're creating new friendships, right? That maybe you're evolving or you're changing within yourself. And you're kind of leaving that old group behind because you have new interests, or you have you're feeling different, like you're feeling stronger, you're feeling different, you know, you're leaving old habits, but you're going into a new direction. Maybe you started a new job or a new career, so you're around a new set of people, or maybe you started a new hobby and so you've got a new group of friends. You know, definitely people are people that we surround ourselves with. There's definitely quite a few that are always changing. Okay, so this is hopes and fears, wondering if you've made the right decision. And then we have potential outcome. We have the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles can represent a temporary hardship, but it also can feel like, okay, needing some time to yourself. All right, so let's get some clarifiers for this moon and this 4 of Pentacles. Not really sure what action to take here. I feel like you're kind of confused, which can represent the moon, is that confusion, right? Yeah, which I feel like you're not sure what you want to do in a relationship, with a relationship. I feel like there's some confusion. It could be about a Pisces, but I feel like it has to do with some sort of partnership. Like you're not sure what you need to do. Which direction do I go on? I kind of feel like you want to start something new because we have the Fool on the sail there. So I feel like you want to start something new, but you're not really sure. There could be, obviously, if you've been in a relationship with someone, or it could be a job that you're leaving, like a job that you've been at for a really long time and you want to change things up. And there's always that sadness, because if that's something that you've been around for a really long time and that's been a big part of your life, that even if you're moving on in a positive way, right, that you found something different, like it's not that you're leaving the job because you hate it, but it could be you're leaving the job because you're advancing your career, or maybe you're retiring or you want to do something different, that you're not leaving in a negative space, but still, if it's something that you've created, if it's something that you've done for a really long time, that was part of your life. And there's always that sense of loss when you leave something that has been a big part of your life. So what do you need to focus on? And I feel like it's your happiness, right? We have the Nine of Cups. Oh, look at that. And then we have the Queen of Wands. I feel like it's you choosing you doing what's best for you. What makes you happy? Sometimes we feel this sense of responsibility to something that we've been in for a long time, or we feel this, sense of kind of this attachment, and it's almost like, well, you're not choosing you, and you're just kind of settling, or you're doing things for other people, and it's like you're kind of cutting yourself out. But I feel like the cards are saying, okay, what makes you happy? What is your Nine of Cups? What makes you feel passionate? What makes you feel excited? What makes you feel happy? And it could also be, like I was saying, if you feel that you're trying to choose through different people, if you're leaving one relationship, whether it's a friendship or partnership, and you're creating new relationships, does a new relationship give you that fire? Does it give you that passion? Does it give you that excitement? Have you kind of grown out of that old relationship? So what you need to focus on is this energy here, which I love that. Your past, or what you're leaving. All right, now we're adding Capricorn to the mix, right? More people. We have what you're leaving behind. Look at that. And then we have the Chariot, which is Cancer sign. Lots of people. I feel like you're just leaving behind kind of that chaos, negativity, toxic energy, unhealthy attachments, whatever, I feel like you're just leaving the negativity behind, and that you're focusing on this, and you're choosing this. Your strengths, we have the Seven of Wands, looking at new opportunities. I feel like you kind of accept things. I feel like you kind of work through things as long as you can, but then when you reach the point where you're ready to go, where you're ready to move on, you're like, okay, it's time for me to stand up for me. It's time for me to look for new opportunities. I just feel like you, again, with this Fool here, I just feel like you want something new. I feel like you want change, but I feel like you're struggling with taking actions to make that happen. Future energies coming in. It could be a beautiful relationship that comes in for you. It could be a connection, but it also could be you working on your own relationship. And you choosing you, like you're not holding yourself back anymore, like you're ready to go for it. Right? That you're not in the Eight of Swords energy. You're ready to burst free. You're ready to make choices that make you happy. You're looking out for you. You're making those changes that are important for you. I feel like it's you just busting out right there. All right. The advice, again, I feel like it's you doing you. What makes you happy? What relationships make you happy, right? You don't want to be in toxic relationships. You don't want to be in relationships where you feel tied down, where you feel like you don't have a voice, where you feel like you're not being heard, where you feel like you're always the giver and that you're not getting back. So I feel like with this advice here is that what makes you happy, and I feel like it's that freedom. Again, we have another person, we have Sagittarius. Freedom, 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 freedom. I always feel like when I see that card, it's freedom. We have the environment, is that new direction, right? With the star, I always think of like the North Star, and it's like that direction and that guidance, and it's like, okay, I'm going in a new direction. I'm trying something new. I'm leaving the past behind, definitely with this Five of Swords here. Leaving the past behind. I feel big shifts coming with Capricorn, like shifts of, finally, which I've said many times before, is finally living life, finally enjoying life, finally embracing this Nine of Cups energy, making things happen. But it's like not leaving it for other people to give you that happiness, that Nine of Cups. It's because you're finding the Nine of Cups within yourself, right? That you are powerful, you are strong, you're making things happen. That if you want to make something happen, you're putting yourself in that environment to make that happen. You're not just sitting back, that you're actually taking actions to make things happen. You're putting yourself in a good frame of mind. You're researching things. You're connecting with those people that can, help you along your way. I just feel like that's what Capricorn is doing here, and you're kind of leaving that past behind. Definitely when we make big changes, we wonder, okay, am I making the right choice? Am I making the right decision? But you don't want to get caught in that energy, because then that's going to be negative energy and it's going to pull you back. So I feel like it's kind of taking it one day at a time. I love how he's putting the coin in the jar. And to me, that represents taking things one day at a time, okay? So if you have a rough day, okay, it's a rough day. But tomorrow's a new day, so we're going to have a new day, right? Just taking it one instance, one day at a time. Potential outcome. Yeah, working hard on yourself, right? Working hard on the challenges, getting down to work, making things happen. And that's what I was saying, is that I feel like Capricorn's in that energy of you're making things happen. You're not sitting back and waiting for all of these other people to make things happen for you. You're doing it for yourself. But I also feel like you're connecting with the right people in order to advance yourself, in order to see the opportunities, in order to move forward. So it's like, maybe that's why there's so many people here, is that there are people that you're moving away from. There's people that you're moving towards. There's people that you're surrounding yourself and learning from. There's people that you're leaving behind, right? So I feel, and you're also choosing yourself. So I feel like there's a lot going on. Could be new relationships that are coming in, definitely with all of these signs here. I would definitely say there's new relationships, happening for you without a doubt, whether they're business or friendship or partnerships. I'm not really sure, but definitely there's new people coming in for you, which is exciting, because that also means that your life is changing, right? Things are looking up. That's what I'm going to say. But you're making that happen, and I love that. We have the self, gathering your power. Definitely, that's perfect for this reading, because that's what I feel like, is you're gathering your power. You're asking yourself those questions, but you're also focusing on those things that are important to you, and you're also taking actions to gather that power. So I absolutely love that. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.